So for that, I'll give some basic formulae, like important formula I'll give. So note down, and later we'll start exercise problems. So some important formulae. So beginning of the chapter, we discussed electron emission and also photoelectric effect. And in that, what is the energy of the photon we discussed. So one formula, energy of the photon or radiation E is equal to h nu. H Planck's constant, nu frequency of the photon. So if nu is equal to, we know the formula C by lambda, that is equal to hc by lambda also we can write. E is equal to hc by lambda for one photon. If n photons given, write the formula E is equal to n into h nu, that is equal to n into hc by lambda you should write. Here n is equal to number of photons. And one more, work function of the metal, given metal of pi is equal to h into nu naught. Here pi or pi naught is equal to h into nu naught, that is equal to hc by lambda naught. Here nu naught threshold frequency, lambda naught threshold wavelength. Similarly, kinetic energy of the photoelectrons, K is equal to one formula, right, half m v square, which is equal to EV naught, charge of electron into stopping potential or retarding potential, V naught is right. Kinetic energy, maximum K of the photoelectrons. Here also maximum speed of the photoelectron. Next, intensity of the radiation, right? The intensity of radiation I is equal to amount of energy transmitted per unit area per unit time. I is equal to formula E by A into T. But in place of the E, we can write N into H nu by A into T. Here E place I am writing first formula N into H nu. From this formula, number of photons if you want to calculate, N is equal to I into A into T by H nu. H into nu. Check this formula. All the values taken left side except n, number of photons. Similar model, intensity of the radiation I is equal to E place write this formula n into hc by lambda. N into hc by lambda into A into T. That implies number of photons n is equal to I into lambda into A into T divided by hc should write. So both here n indicates the number of photons emitted. And one more formula, power, any source of light emitting the radiation means there will be some power. So power P is equal to formula the work done per unit time, or it is equal to energy per unit time you should write E by T. So from this formula energy E is equal to power into time. Similar model, power P is equal to N into H nu by T. From this formula, number of photons N is equal to Pt by H nu. Here T is equal time, N number of photons, P power, nu frequency of the photons. One more formula, power P is equal to N into Hc by lambda into T. So in place of the nu, I am writing C by lambda. That implies the number of photons N is equal to P into lambda into T by Hc. So P into lambda into T by Hc you should write. And one more formula, intensity is always inversely proportional to square of the distance. I proportional to 1 by d square, or I1 by I2 is equal to d2 by d1 whole square you should write. Intensity and distance relation. From Einstein photoelectric equation, main formula you should write E is equal to pi naught plus Ke maximum. E is equal to pi naught plus Ke maximum, or h nu is equal to h nu naught plus half m into v square, half m v square you should write, or hc by lambda is equal to hc by lambda naught plus half m into v square, half m v square. So in this formula, I also write one more formula. H nu is equal to H nu naught plus. So maximum K of the photoelectrons EV naught. One more formula, EV naught. Or in this formula also Hc by lambda is equal to Hc by lambda naught plus EV naught you should write. Last EV naught indicates kinetic energy formula, charge into potential difference. And one more formula for energy, E is equal to mc square. That is equal to mc into c, we can write P into C. That implies the momentum of the photon, P is equal to E by C. That is called H nu by C. Next, from second part, de Broglie wavelength, if you take a lambda is equal to formula H by mv, one formula for particle. For photon, mc should write, which is equal to H by P also we can write. Mass into velocity equal to momentum. That is equal to H by momentum is equal to formula square root of 2m into kinetic energy of the photon, Ke should write, which is equal to H by square root of 2m into kinetic energy is equal to formula QV, charge into potential difference. For a thermal neutron or gas molecule, you can write the formula lambda is equal to H by square root of 3m into K into T, where K is equal to Boltzmann constant. K, Boltzmann constant you should write. If you square this formula on both sides, and if you want to calculate kinetic energy, K is equal to H square divided by 2m into lambda square, we can write. So these are important formulae. And some important values are there. Charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Exact value 1.602. So for calculations, you can use 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Next, mass of electron 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg. Mass of electron. Next, specific charge of electron E by m. Specific charge of electron is equal to 1.76 into 10 to the power of 11 coulomb per kilograms, coulomb per kg. Specific charge of electron. If a mass of the proton asked, mass of the proton equal to 1.67 nearly into 10 power minus 27 kg. Mass of the proton. Mass of the proton, mass of the neutron almost equal. Planck's constant H is equal to 6.625, or if you round off the value 6.63 also we can write. Exact value 6.625 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. And Boltzmann constant 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Planck's constant value. One angstrom is equal to 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. 1 nanometer 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. So if you want to convert electron volt to joule, we need to multiply with 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. To convert joule to electron volt, we have to divide. So if you want to convert the 1 joule is equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 electron volt. And the speed of light already we know in a vacuum 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Speed of light 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So these are the important formulae and the important values. Now we'll discuss the numericals from textbook. So I think already from textbook exercise you have copied the problems. So numericals. From textbook chapter name dual nature of radiation and matter. It is 11th chapter and in the problems they are given exercise 11.1, 11.2 like that. So check first question. So they given find the maximum frequency. So they asked to find the maximum frequency and minimum wavelength of 30 kilovolt X-rays. So you should calculate the first problem. The given data, I'll write first here. Given that potential difference V is equal to 30 kilovolt. In the problem they given, find the maximum frequency and the minimum wavelength of X-rays having a 30 kilovolt potential difference they given. So here kilo given should convert into normal value, that is equal to 30 into 10 to the power of 3 volt. In place of the kilo, I am writing a 30 into 10 power 3 should write. So they asked first one, find the maximum frequency, nu maximum is equal to question mark. And second, minimum wavelength, lambda minimum should calculate. So nu maximum and lambda minimum both should calculate. Whenever X-rays are in motion, they are having some energy which is in the form of kinetic energy we can write. Generally first one, we can write from the formula energy of the X-rays which is equal to h nu. But one more formula, energy, kinetic energy K equal EV naught formula also there, which is equal to E into V. We can write. So energy of the X-rays, one formula we have, E is equal to h nu or E or K is equal to EV formula also there. Here nu is nothing but a nu maximum. Then nu maximum is equal to EV by H. So nu maximum is equal to EV by H. That is only maximum frequency should calculate. So in this already I have given the values data. Charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. In place of the E, I am writing 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. And the potential difference already they given 30 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by Planck's constant, right, 6.62 into 10 to the power of, or 6.62 up to me, right, no problem, 6.62 into 10 power minus 34. First you should multiply 1.6 into 30 divided by 6.62 directly. 1.6 into 30 divided by 6.62. 7.24 into, now check the powers. Here, if you minus 34 taken to numerator, plus 34, 34 plus 3, 37, 37 minus 19, 18 into 10 to the power of 18 hertz. It is the maximum frequency of X-rays. So we can write here maximum frequency of X-rays. New maximum is equal to 7.24 into 10 power 18 hertz. And the second question they asked, what is the minimum wavelength? From the formula, nu is equal to C by lambda, or lambda is equal to formula C by nu, should write. Whenever nu is a maximum, automatically lambda will be minimum. Both are inversely proportional. We know speed of light 3 into 10 to the power of 8 divided by, already we obtained 7.24 into 10 to the power of 18. Here I'll substitute 7.24 into 10 to the power of 18. That equal to 3 by 7.24 should write 0.41 into 10 to the power of minus 18 plus 8 minus 10 meter. Exactly 0.41 something is their value. 0.414. We can also write 0.414 lambda minimum, but 10 to the power of minus 10 meter is equal to 1 angstrom unit. We can also write 0.414 angstrom. Also we can write like this. So it is second value. So it is a minimum wavelength. Minimum wavelength. First one maximum frequency, second one minimum wavelength. Check once again question. They asked find the maximum frequency and the minimum wavelength of X-rays of 30 kilovolt. They given potential difference. So according to given data, potential difference 30 kilovolt given, we have written 30 into 10 cube. And the frequency formula we should calculate first. From the formula, energy is equal to h nu, which is equal to EV. That equal to nu is equal to EV by h. So E value substituted, V value and h value. On calculation we got 7.24 into 10 power 18 hertz. And second one, minimum wavelength means lambda equal to C by nu formula. That equal to C 3 into 10 power 8, velocity of the light already we know, divided by nu maximum, whatever obtained value is there, we have to substitute. 7.24 into 10 power 18, that equal to 0.414 into 10 power minus 10 meter, or 0.414 angstrom unit. Okay, now second question. Now we'll go for a second question. Second problem. Read. So the given the question, the work function of the cesium metal is equal to 2.14 electron volt. Second question. When light of frequency 6 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz is incident on the metal surface. What is the maximum kinetic energy of the emitted electrons? What is the stopping potential? What is the maximum speed of the emitted photoelectrons? Okay, I'll read the question once again. If already have the question, okay, otherwise note down the question. The work function of a cesium metal, work function of a cesium metal is 2.14 electron volt. Work function of the cesium metal is 2.14 electron volt. When light of frequency 6 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz, when light of frequency 6 into 10 power 14 hertz is incident on the metal surface is incident on the metal surface. Photo electrons or photo emission of electrons. Photo emission of electrons occurs. Photo emission of electrons occurs. What is in that first question? A, maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons. Maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons. Second question, B, stopping potential. And C, third question, maximum speed of emitted photoelectrons. Maximum speed of emitted photoelectrons. So that is the question. Now check given data. I'll write first here. Work function of the given metal given, we can denote with the symbol as pi naught. Work function of the given metal pi naught is equal to 2.14 electron volt. So if you want, we can convert into joule. So that is equal to 2.14 into 1 electron volt value, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joule. Check here, I have written data. Pi naught is equal to 2.14 electron volt. That equal to 2.14 into 1 electron volt, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. If you multiply these two, 2.14 into 1.6, 3.424 into 10 power minus 19 joule. Now we converted electron volt into joule. Next, frequency given. The frequency of the incident light given 6 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz. That's okay. Now the question, first one, what is the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons? What is the stopping potential of V naught? What is the maximum speed they asked? So first one I'll take A. From Einstein photoelectric equation, we know E is equal to pi naught plus Ke maximum, or Ke maximum is equal to formula E minus pi naught you should write. Ke is equal to E minus pi naught, but E is equal to H nu minus pi naught. Ke maximum is equal to H nu minus pi naught. Now I'll substitute the values. 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 into frequency they given 6 into 10 power 14. 6 into 10 power 14 minus pi naught value 3.424 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now we should multiply these two values. 39.75 into 10 to the power of minus 20 minus 34 plus 14 minus 20 minus 3.424 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now I'll adjust one digit so that the powers will be same to take common. Now I'll write 3.975 into 10 to the power of minus 19 minus 3.424 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now we can take a 10 power minus 19 common. Now subtract 3.975 minus 3.424. 0.551 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. It is the value of maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons. Maximum Ke of photoelectrons. This one. Maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons. So your joule SI unit. For example, if you want to get the answer in electron volt, we need to divide the value with 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. So if you want to divide this value, Ke maximum is equal to 0.551 0.551 into 10 power minus 19 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 electron volt. Here 10 power minus 19 get cancelled. 0.551 by 1.6. 0.34 electron volt. That is so both correct only. If a SI system, if you want to stop, you can write the answer up to here only. 0.551 into 10 power minus 19 joule. So sometimes similar questions in competitive exams may be asked, and in the options they may give electron volt as unit. Then we need to divide with this value. So that is a maximum K of the photoelectrons. First question completed. Now check second one. What is the stopping potential they asked? B. Now second one I'll write. Stopping potential from the formula maximum K of the photoelectrons. There is a formula EV naught. Maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectrons equal EV naught. But already we obtained maximum K value in electron volt. Substitute K value here. So in place of the maximum K, I'll write it is equal to K maximum is equal to EV naught, which is equal to 0.34 electron volt. EV naught is equal to K maximum place I am writing 0.34 electron volt. Both sides charge of electron get cancelled. If you cancel the charge of electron, then remaining V naught is equal to 0.34 volt. Simple, that is only answer. Stopping potential V naught is equal to 0.34 volt. That is second question. Stopping potential or retarding potential or cutoff voltage, anyone may call, that is V naught 0.34 volt. In that one more question they asked, what is that? Maximum speed of the photoelectrons. So in a simple one question they asked three subparts. Correct. Now third one, C. Again same. From maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectrons, maximum K of the photoelectrons, we have the formula half m v square. Half m v square. In that v is called speed. That speed is should calculate. Take all the letters left side except v maximum. So v maximum is equal to formula 2 into Ke maximum by, it is equal to nothing but m under root. So that is called maximum speed of the photoelectrons. But we know the mass of electron already data I have given 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg mass of the electron. I'll substitute here. 2 into V maximum is equal to 2 into, here mass of electron is in kg, SI unit. That's why kinetic energy also we should write in SI system only. 0.551 into 10 to the power of minus 19 divided by mass of electron 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 under root. Now we have to simplify. 2 into 0.551 divided by 9.1. 0.121 into 10 to the power of, take a minus 31 numerator plus 31. 31 minus 19. 31 minus 19. 10 power 12. If take 10 power 12 outside, it becomes 10 power 6. Now we should take a root 0.121. 0.348 into 10 to the power of 6 or 3.48 into 10 power 5 also right. That is called 3.48, or you may round up this value as 3.5 into 10 to the power of 5 meter per second. It is maximum speed of photoelectrons. So total in 11.2 question, 3 sub questions they asked. Maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectrons, second stopping potential, and the third one maximum speed of the photoelectrons. So it is important 5 marks question, but at a time 3 may not be asked, any 2 may be asked generally. So important 5 marks question. Now we'll go for third question, 11.3. Now note down 11.3 question. The photoelectric cutoff voltage, the photoelectric cutoff voltage in a certain experiment, photoelectric cutoff voltage in a certain experiment is a 1.5 volt, is 1.5 volt. What is the maximum kinetic energy of, what is the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons emitted? What is the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons emitted? What is the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons emitted? It is a one simple question only for 2 marks question, I think. Check 11.3. So the given potential difference given or stopping potential given. So how much value? Stopping potential of V naught is equal given that 1.5 volt. Stopping potential V naught is equal to 1.5 volt. That is a value. Then they are asking what is the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons. So Ke maximum is equal to question mark. What is the maximum Ke of photoelectrons? We know the formula. Maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons is equal to EV naught. EV naught. So simply we can write V naught place, we write 1.5 here. So that it is equal to V naught place, I am writing a 1.5 volt. Here V naught is equal to 1.5 volt. But E as is I am writing here. Now check here, it is equal to 1.5 electron volt. So simple, that is only answer. If a complete exams they asked a question, so only should write stopping potential is 1.5 volt means kinetic energy is in 1.5 electron volt. So if you want to get the same value in joule, how to calculate? Or we can write the same formula or same data. Ke maximum equal to 1.5 into 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joule. 1.5 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joule. 2.4 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. It is answer. So in the SI system, if you want to get the answer in joule, 2.4 into 10 power minus 19 joule, correct answer. If you want to get electron volt, 1.5 electron volt also correct only. That is only simple question. Next, question number 4. Fourth question. Now note down. Monochromatic light of wavelength. Monochromatic light of wavelength 632.8 nanometer. Monochromatic light of wavelength 632.8 nanometer is produced by a helium neon laser. Is produced by a helium neon laser. The power emitted is 9.42 milliwatt. Power emitted is 9.42 milliwatt. Find first one A. Find the energy and the momentum of each photon. Find the energy and the momentum of each photon in the light beam. Find the energy and momentum of each photon in the light beam. Next B, second question. How many photons per second how many photons per second on average arrive at a target irradiated by this beam, irradiated by this beam. In a bracket they given, assume the beam to have uniform cross section, which is less than the target area. Next, C, one more question asked in this only. C, how fast a hydrogen atom have to travel, in order to have the same momentum as that of photon, that is the question. Now check here, in the given question, given lambda given, wavelength given 632.8 nanometer. I'll convert this value into meter. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9. 632.8 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Next, power given. So right here, power P is equal to 9.42 milliwatt, power of the helium neon laser given. But 1 milli is equal to 10 power minus 3. That is equal to 9.42 into 10 to the power of minus 3 watt. 10 power minus 3 watt. First question they given, they asked what is energy of each photon. We know already E is equal to hc by lambda. Here lambda given, hc values we know, we can calculate. Second, what is the momentum of each photon? So P is equal to h by lambda. According to de Broglie, lambda equal to h by P or P equal to h by lambda. We can calculate. And the number of photons, E is equal to hc by lambda, n into, we can calculate. But how fast a hydrogen atom is moving? So for this I'll give mass of the hydrogen atom. mH is equal to almost 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. Mass of the proton or mass of the hydrogen atom, almost I'm taking 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. So remaining data, speed of the light already we know, 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Planck's constant also we know. Now first one, A. Energy of each photon. We have the formula, E is equal to hc by lambda. E is equal to h nu or hc by lambda is their formula. H value I'll write 6.62. 6.625 also right, or 6.62 into 10 power minus 34 into speed of light 3 into 10 to the power of 8 divided by wavelength of the photon. We should write 632.8 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Now we need to multiply 6.625 into 3 divided by 632.8. 0.0314 into 10 to the power of minus 9 if take to numerator plus 9. So 34 minus 17 equal to 10 power minus 17 will get. Or you may adjust here 2 digits, 3.14 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. 3.14 into 10 power minus 19 joule. Energy of the photon. It is the first one answer. Second one.